moths out of your closet.
Oh, okay. So they
Yeah, it's like a
prevent
chemical.
they prevent moths from getting on your clothes and stuff.
Yeah, because
Interesting.
there's these things called clothes moths that will
Like eat your clothing, right?
yeah. Same with
That's
like carpet
crazy.
beetles. Yeah, which I
That
had like a
must be
problem with
like
carpet
they
beetles.
must be like extinct now or something because
I think they're still
like you know what
around.
I mean? Like I've never had
Hmm.
that problem, so I don't know anyone who's ever had a problem with moths eating their clothing. So maybe that was like
Yeah,
an more of an old school problem.
yeah. These fucking
Hmm.
old people
Yeah.
with their ways.
That would be
Um,
disgusting. You open your closet and there's just moths
yeah,
eating like your shirts and
yeah,
stuff. That would be
yeah.
horrible.
But it's like a weird thing that like you're not really seeing happen. It's just like eventually you take out a shirt and you're like, why is there a hole in this spot that I know never gets
Right.
friction? Yeah,
Weird.
yeah. Because I mean, everyone gets holes in the spot where like their belt is,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
like sometimes you pull a shirt out and it's like, I don't know where this came from.
I'm recording, by the way.
Oh, you are?
I just started in our
Oh, okay.
mothball conversation, so
Yeah, you got my mothball rant. That's cool.
we can
Yeah, I'm just like looking around my apartment for my like shit ass tripod thing. That'll. Oh, you know where it is? Attached to the actual big tripod.
there you go.
Yep.
This is a
That's
tester episode of yo-yo radio yo-yo
the Yo
or
Rogan
the
experience.
the Yo Rogan
Yeah,
experience.
yeah.
Some jazz here for the intro music. Can you hear that?
Yeah. Is this like royalty free?
No, but it'll be fine.
Yeah. They'll never
Welcome
catch us.
to the first episode. The Yo Rogan experience.
What's
So we're
up, freak
gonna
bitches? Yeah.
oh God. Fuck Joe Rogan.
Yeah, he
We're
sucks.
going to record some podcasts. We already have a guest lined up, a big surprise guest.
Uh, a deep cut
Don't even.
and yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
and I figure just the more yo-yo content, the better. People love
Yeah.
the good Tyler does, which is so much fun. Doc Pop does a great yo-yo podcast. There's a couple out there, but why not just once a week have some yo-yo talk for people to enjoy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been wanting to do it for a while, and I think it would be fun. So
Yeah.
we're gonna give it a shot here. I bought this microphone. Thank you to everyone who bought a Dunk Rebound, available on my website now because I bought this nice Shure SM58 microphone. It's beautiful. Just came in the mail today. There's Trevor. Look
Yeah.
at this
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's heavy. I feel like I'm a stand-up comedian. Got the mic.
Nah. How
I
dare
gotta get
you?
a mic
Don't say
stand
that.
eventually.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
so it's
I
like
have
sitting,
my.
so I can.
This is my mic. It's like. It's not
Dude,
really.
that's
You can't
sick.
hold it.
That looks like a
Yeah.
podcast mic.
It
I
does.
like
Yeah.
that.
I got it from www.podcast.com.
Oh, right on.
No, no, I got it from
Great website.
Target.
We do gotta get sponsors eventually, but that's not a
Yeah.
sponsor. But eventually we'll get like Yo-Yo
Yeah,
Expert.
no
We just
freebies.
got to get
Yeah.
viewers first.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll even do a Patreon. Who knows what's gonna happen with this? This could
Yeah.
get
We'll
huge.
see. Uh
So I
oh
got some
motherfucker.
topics.
Oh sorry.
We lost Trevor.
Yeah.
It's okay.
All right.
So what's new? You're just Trevor's out in Nebraska, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm here in
Midwest.
Pennsylvania holding it down.
Yeah.
Trying to is it really hot where you live? Is it hot as hell? Because it's been pretty hot
Um
here. Like
it was pretty
unbelievably
hot
hot.
for like a week ago it was like pretty hot, but this past week has been kind of nice. It's been cooling down a little bit.
Yeah, it's been hitting like the 80s finally, which feels great. But
Yeah, yeah.
there's nothing worse than trying to yo-yo in humid summer heat. It was funny
Yeah.
that I posted a trick once recently, and I was like, this was so hard to hit outdoors. Like, I can't believe I hit this. And this guy DM'd me. He's like, what do you mean by it's so hard to hit? Like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, yo-yoing in the summer, like, it's humid and the string gets like wet and your fingers are all sweaty. And then
Yeah.
he hit me up like, he didn't answer, and then he hit me up like a couple weeks later, and he was like, dude, I'm out camping right now with my friends, and I tried yo-yoing. I brought a yo-yo with me, and now I know what you're talking about. Like, he had just never experienced it somehow, and I thought
Yeah.
that was so funny because it's just like so
Yeah.
obvious to me. I'm like, you
Yeah.
don't yo-yo in summertime unless you're in front of
Yeah.
an air conditioner. But
Yeah.
it was new to him because he was like new to
Yeah.
yo-yoing, so
Oh,
it's kind of funny.
okay.
Like, he was obviously
Yeah.
newer.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's the worst time of year if you want to
Yeah.
yo-yo, in my
When
opinion. Some people don't seem to have a problem with it, but I do.
yeah. Yeah, when I think of like having difficulty yo-yoing outside, I always think of like the Rosin Plaza during Worlds.
Hmm.
Like it's like you
Yeah, it's a
almost
nightmare.
physically can't do it.
Florida, you can't. Florida is
Yeah.
insane, dude.
Yeah.
They're like on another level.
Yeah. Even like imagine like being like a kendama player in Florida, like having to deal with like the crazy humidity and the way that it like warps your
Oh,
kendamas.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's Florida's brutal. It takes a special kind of person to live in Florida, especially in the summertime. It really
Yeah.
does. Like, it's just getting hotter too. We have nothing to look forward to except more. I keep seeing that meme online that's like, this is the coldest summer of the rest of your life. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's depressing.
Fuck.
Right? It's only going to get
I'm
hotter.
sorry. Are we allowed to curse on this show?
Yes, of course we can.
Okay.
I mean, this is a
Cool.
real deal podcast.
That's freaking that's good stuff.
Yeah, so I got some topics. This is a little tester episode, but I
Yeah.
was brainstorming. I mean, let's just start off the bat. How about that old SF yo-yos? They're coming back, huh?
Yeah, yeah. SF is yeah,
As
we're
a member of SF, which I guess maybe you aren't anymore because they don't have a team anymore, or I don't know how that's gonna work.
um
But
oh,
have you
I don't know that I'm
spoken
allowed
to
to say
the
it then.
the secret people? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
fair.
I know I guess all I'll really say is that like yeah, SF we're in the lab. Things
Hell
are
yeah,
happening. Yeah, that's
dude.
all I'll
I'm
really say.
waiting
I
for a
mean,
Trevor Boice
if
yo-yo. I've been saying it for years. SF needs to release
yeah,
a Trevor Boyce, the troll or
yeah,
something, or
the troll.
the meme god. I
I know
don't
about
know.
that.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be good.
Lee epic, funny internet.
Yeah, how about epic
Yeah,
bacon?
yeah,
Epic bacon.
yeah, yeah,
Epic bacon, yo. It
yeah,
only comes in brown.
yeah.
Um,
Actually, that's a great idea. Like doing like a
Stupid meme
fade.
yo-yo.
No, like
Yeah,
a fade that's trying to like mimic the look of bacon. Like,
that would be sick. Bacon fade.
yeah, yeah. That's
Mm,
actually kind of cool. Okay, yeah. Let's. Well, we're
there you go.
recording this, so it's out there now. So,
Yeah, someone's
um,
gonna beat us. G2's gonna beat us to it, but
oh,
we gotta get SF on here. Um,
with like a
SF
voice
like with a
modulator.
voice modulator
Yeah,
and
yeah.
no video. That would be
Actually,
really
SF
fun.
did that
Oh,
with
they did that already?
yeah, they did that with the Scales podcast. Like, I think it was like a
Damn.
20-minute interview. Yeah, I mean, we could
Okay,
do it
well
again, obviously.
we'll
Yeah,
get him back, dude. We'll get
yeah,
SF.
yeah.
We got an
We'll
old
get Captain
school
Yummers.
legend lined up. We might
Yeah,
have the best yo-yo of all time being a guest, which is like very
yeah,
exciting. I don't want to. It's not confirmed yet, but literally the best yo-yoer of all time might be a guest on our podcast, which would be unreal. And we're gonna have one of your friends out in Nebraska.
yeah.
He's a guy he's like big on Reddit, but he's not super
I don't
known
even
in the
think he's
yo-yo
not even like big on Reddit. He's just
He's an
he's
interesting
a
guy though.
guy. He had a moment with the yo-yo scene that I don't think a lot of people
Yeah.
know about, and I don't know if we would talk about it or not. But
I don't know if
regardless,
he'd be willing to talk about it, but we're gonna
maybe
try to.
maybe he
He's
still
a
wants to do stuff with it. But
Yeah.
he would be a fun interview because he's one of my few friends that's just like, yeah, I don't get it. What you do, you're like little yo. Like he's so he's not mean about it, but he's just like very blunt. Like, yeah, this seems dumb to me. Like he would be a fun
Yeah,
guest to have to just like pick our brains and
absolutely.
be like, why the fuck do you guys do this?
Right. That's what
Yeah,
we need. We need
yeah,
some. We
exactly.
have fun stuff
Yeah,
lined up, and I also think it would be fun in the future to do things like have like theme episodes where we watch all of Yuki's freestyles from 2002 to
yeah,
2006, and like rate them and talk
yeah.
about each one, stuff like that. Um,
Ooh,
Speaking
yeah,
of
that would
yo-yo
be a good one.
videos,
Yeah.
dude, Takeshi Matsura is like the only guy who monetizes yo-yo videos. Have you seen that? He posts them on
Yeah.
his website and you have to buy them.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
really sick idea, honestly.
it
And
is.
I
And
bought the
he's
most recent
yeah,
one,
yeah.
and
Is it worth it?
he does he does 3A and he does 5A with double dice in it.
Oh. Ooh.
Dude,
Okay.
his double dice is like
Yeah.
it's just tricks you've never been able to
Yeah.
comprehend in your mind at all. Like it's unreal. And then his 3A is just like off the charts too. I can't believe how good he is
Yeah.
at 3A. And he's using
Yeah.
like this weird 81 gram whatever yo-yo companies he's on, like this insanely heavy,
I
you
think
know
it's
what
a
I mean?
turning
Like
point. Yeah.
yeah, it's like a new turning point. It's called like
Yeah.
Hades or something. It's like a devil
Yeah.
yo-yo, 80 grams or something. And it's just so unreal to watch. It was worth the $5. I recommend anyone to just download. And it's cool to support a yo-yoer in that way, I think.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I
it's like,
understand some purists might be like, no, I'll keep it free, but like it's the natural way things go. Like people,
yeah.
he's good enough that
Yep.
I don't mind paying. Like,
Yeah.
and the videos are so high quality too. Like they're
Yeah.
beautifully shot. He made all the music for it. So like every
Oh.
track in it is like beats that
Yeah.
he made, which is like that's really
Whoa.
cool.
I didn't know he
Like
did
that's
that.
great. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's like this is making me think of like Jensen a little bit, like a
exactly, he
kind of a
can do it
do-it-all
all.
guy. Yeah.
Yep, his filming is unreal. So I
Yeah.
totally understand why he charges for it because he must put so much time and
Yeah.
effort into doing it. So
I-
definitely worth
Yeah.
checking out. I love him, dude. It took me a while to get on board with Takeshi, but
I was about to ask because I know
I mean, it was just because I met him
people.
when he was a little child.
Yeah.
And then I was
And
like, this little child is beating everyone in 5A. And like
yeah.
his
Yeah.
early 5A, I'm still not like crazy about. But
Yeah.
where he's at now is different from
Yeah.
when he was 11 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's
He
on
has
another
more than
level.
proved his spot, like amongst
Oh,
the.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Like
Yeah.
unreal. There's no
Yeah.
hate any at all. Like it was just a
Yeah.
thing where it's like, that was more prevalent back then, like hating on like point whore, we would call it, like when you're
Oh
point
yeah, I
whoring.
remember that.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
nowadays it's just gotten to a point where it's like
It's all
I
point whore.
respect I respect the skill that takes
Yeah.
to do that. So
Yeah.
if you're gonna put in the time to like, but also like the top players now aren't total point. They're still mixing in tricks that are so innovative
Yeah.
and cool
Yeah.
that it's
Yeah.
fine. Like it's not just
Yeah.
straight up doing boingy boing like Eli Hop combos. Like they're still doing crazy shit. Same with that guy Yuki who is
Yuki
on
Niki
Parallel.
Shako. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it took me a while to understand him too. I was like, I don't really get it. And then
Yeah.
now it's sunk in. I watched this 2019 Worlds. Colin Beckford shared it recently, and I
Yeah.
was like, this guy should have won that year. Like that shit
Oh.
is
Yep. Yeah.
unreal, dude. So good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So again, another segue. Speaking of Japanese yo-yoing, I've been having and me changing as a person in my old age. I'm like having a moment where I'm really into Japanese yo-yos, like the high, like Turning Point and
Oh yeah.
yo-yo recreation and shit.
Hmm.
I like missed that completely. Like when they all
Yeah. Yeah.
started
Kind of
was
like
when
the
I was
early
out of yo-yo.
2010s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I missed all
Yeah.
that. So now I'm like
Yeah.
going back. I got a colony, dude. The
Ooh.
yo-yo colony. It's Keshi's earlier
Oh,
yo-yo.
okay. Okay.
It's one of these.
Wait, you froze up a little bit. Okay, I'm seeing it. Wow.
You see
Yeah.
it? Dude, it's a
Oh,
beauty, man. And
yeah,
it's
the
like,
clean lines, the
yeah,
yeah,
it's so easy to play with. It spins
yeah.
forever. Um,
Oh
so
man,
since
I'm
then
thinking
I've
about
been
all the
going,
Japanese stuff I've had in the past and like regretting
yeah,
getting rid of it.
I know. So I'm like trading dunks like a madman, just like collecting Japanese yo-yos. I got that. I
Nice.
got a Hinamusu or something on the way. It's a yo-yo with titanium rings. It's another
Hmm.
Takeshi yo-yo,
Okay.
which is like I've never owned a yo-yo with titanium rings. That sounds
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Um, I
Well, I
got
had. Yeah.
I got Arata's yo-yo coming. I think it's
Oh,
called,
okay.
I forget, Inevitable. You ever hear
Oh,
of that?
right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Arata Ima. I don't know how to say his last name, but
Yeah.
and then the
Arata
one
Imai.
yo-yo,
Yeah.
yeah, Imai.
Yeah.
He's got a yo-yo with yo-yo recreation that is supposedly really good. It hasn't come yet, but um, I'm just enjoying like trying Japanese yo-yos. I don't know, they've been
Yeah.
really fun. But dude, this one I got, you would love this fucking yo-yo. This is
Yeah.
Yo-Yo Recreation Gopa.
Oh, whoa.
It's like big
Yeah.
and slimline kind of, and it's like
Yeah, that looks like kind of
50.
like a yo-yo jam, kind of.
Yeah, it's 58 grams, so it's
Whoa.
really light. And it's the guy who does repeaters all the time to uh Takume, or you know who I'm talking about, uh things that repeat on Instagram.
But he's with One Drop though, isn't he?
Yeah, but he did like this is made by One Drop, but it's a Yo-Yo Recreation yo-yo.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes,
He
yes.
did like a special collab.
I know
I
his
can't remember his
handle
name. I
is
can't.
Sakatuka, but
Sakatuka. We'll call him Sakatuka. I
yeah,
love him. He's the best. And
yeah,
this is his like second yo-yo. He had the one with one
yeah.
drop, but this thing is crazy. And there's this other guy online who's using, Jesus, I'm so bad with names. It's not just Japanese names, it's every name. But there's another guy on Instagram who's using this all the time as like his main yo-yo, and he's such a good
Hmm.
Newchin.
Oh, yeah.
You
The
know
he
who
used
I'm
to be on
talking about?
Recess.
He used to be on Recess. Have
Oh,
you
that
watched?
dude. Yeah, top tier.
Yeah,
Like that's
insane. Every
yeah.
every trick he's posted has been with this yo-yo, the Gopa, recently.
I didn't
And
know
I
that.
think he's like, well, I shouldn't say, but um, yeah, his tricks are
Yeah,
insane.
yeah.
This guy.
Yep.
That's all
Oh
with
yeah.
this yo-yo. And it's so
Huh.
unusual because it's like super lightweight and it's like a really for fun yo-yo, but like it's cool
Yeah,
to see a serious player using it.
yeah.
Um,
It's fun to watch like people like at that tier. It's like you can hand them any yo-yo. They're just like, yeah, I'll make
of
do.
course.
Yeah,
But clearly he likes this for some reason, and
yeah,
I've been
yeah,
feeling the same way. Like I haven't been
yeah,
able to put this down since I got it. It's a very fun. I just love that yo-yo design is going in that direction of like fun yo-yos and like trying to push the envelope of like super lightweight or super heavyweight, like that Takeshi yo-yo that's 80
hmm
grams. Like
yeah,
it's fun to do new stuff like that. So that's been my bugaboo recently is Japanese yo-yos. I'm just like trying to get all
yeah.
the good ones and try them out. I'm like trading. I got a chopsticks gorilla.
I
Remember
was
that?
about to
Yo?
ask. Yeah,
I
yeah.
got that and I hated it, dude. It was terrible.
Really
It was so bad.
interesting.
Not to
Yeah,
not no offense to any of them, but like it was not for
yeah,
me.
yeah.
So that's what I traded for the colony. So I'm just like
Okay.
trading
Yeah,
Japanese yo-yos. You know what I mean? I'm having fun,
yeah,
like trying to try all of them and see what I like. But I
yeah,
was so disappointed, dude, because that the branding on that chopsticks gorilla, like that's so sick.
yeah, yeah,
I was so excited for that yo-yo.
yeah.
But
I know that's always a disappointing feeling when like everything about a yo-yo looks like super appealing to you, and then you get it, and you're
sometimes
just
it
like,
just
it
feels
isn't clicking.
generic
Yeah,
or
yeah,
it just doesn't
yeah,
work for you.
yeah,
But I've been really having like a renaissance of just having fun trying new yo-yos. I think it's partly because I haven't been able to go to contests in so long that
yeah,
like I don't get a chance to try stuff out. So I have
yeah.
to like
I guess
I
yeah,
gotta buy them or trade for it. You know what I mean? It's fun to go to a contest. You get to try a bunch of new yo-yos if you want to.
yeah,
Um, I don't know. It's been a real bummer not having in-person contests. The last one
Yeah,
I went to was Scales up in Massachusetts. That was really fun. Scales reopened, but
yeah.
that was, last October or whatever.
Dude, yeah, my
Uh,
last one was 2019 Worlds.
that's crazy, dude. That's
Yeah.
insane. I was there. That's so
Yeah,
long ago.
I know. It's 3 years
Damn,
ago.
bro. It feels even longer than that because of everything that's happened, I guess.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, COVID time warp. Yeah,
yeah, that was like
people.
a different world.
Yeah, I see people say like, oh, X, Y, and Z is going to be happening, upcoming in 2023. In my brain is like, oh, that's like 3 years from now. But I'm like, no, it's
Yeah,
almost not
no,
2022 anymore.
I know.
Yeah,
I hope we have some contests this year. I'm wondering, that was
yeah,
the other topic I had, was like Worlds is online this year, I guess, again, which
I,
sucks.
yeah. I hope this is the
Um,
last one that's online.
don't know,
But
man.
I mean,
From what I understand, the
yeah,
Yo-Yo Federation or whatever, like, I'm not any kind of way about COVID. I got
yeah,
vaccinated. I'm everything, but like, I think
yeah.
Steve Brown is pretty adamant on not having like there was that stuff after nationals where some people got sick.
Mm,
I don't know if you heard, like a bunch of people got COVID from nationals this
no,
year.
I didn't know that. Yeah,
Yeah, they did, like some
yeah.
CLYW team members and stuff. So
Oh wow. Okay.
CLYW actually made a post that they deleted that was like, you know, wow, great idea to have a contest without mask requirements. Like, look what happened. Everyone got sick, and it's like a handful of people did get sick, but everyone was okay, from what I understand. And
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I have a weird viewpoint on it because I haven't had COVID
yeah.
yet. Have you had COVID? I didn't even
As
get it yet.
far as I can tell, I have. I mean, I may very
Right.
well
It's
have.
maybe like
I
asymptomatic and stuff.
Yeah, and it's like I remember before getting vaccinated, like I think once or twice I got the antibody thing to like see if I had it before, but I don't know how well that
Oh, I've
works
never
like
had that though.
post getting
Yeah.
vaccinated. And it's like I've never felt so sick that I was like, let me get tested and then tested positive. So I mean, yeah, I may very well have had it in some capacity, and I just don't know. Like, double vaxxed, boosted, everything, did
Yeah.
all the things that you're supposed to do, and
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like at this point, like, I, it's just hard to like, I don't want to like let it rule my life anymore, but yeah, I don't know.
It's
It's
such
a
a
hot button
touchy
topic. I don't want,
subject, dude. I
yeah,
wanna
yeah,
You
yeah,
need to worry about people who are
yeah,
immunocompromised. You need to be
yeah,
safe. You should wear masks when you can. And but at the same time, I just really want to. I selfishly want to have some in-person yo-yo contests. Other
yeah,
sports and other events are doing in-person things now, and I
yeah,
think if you want to throw a contest and require proof of facts, all that stuff, but then if people feel uncomfortable going, like, you don't go.
yeah,
But if people do feel okay, I think it's
yeah,
a reasonable thing at this point to say, like, you can go to a contest now. And I just miss all my friends. It's hard to,
yeah,
it's a nice thing to be able to throw a little contest or a meetup.
yeah,
I just wonder how different it'll be now. Like,
yeah,
it's been so long since there's been like serious in-person competition. So now
yeah,
it's like a whole new world almost. Things have
yeah.
restarted. Like, we don't really know who's the best anymore. We don't know who's gonna win in person versus online.
Yeah, yeah. There used to like, every year there was always kind of like as the summer went along, like, oh, who's
Who's
gonna be
been
the
killing
person
it
that's gonna
at
win?
contests?
Yeah, who's
And
been
now
killing
there's no
it? And
contests at all.
yeah, every year had kind of like a narrative, and regardless of whether or not you think like, the scene is dead or whatever, like there's always people paying attention and people talking.
Yeah.
And yeah, without that big what am I trying to say? without that big
Just the
event
build
every
up.
year. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And that was a big thing that Jensen used to talk about was like, a part of winning worlds is like building a narrative outside of the contest and like
Oh, dude, he did it better than
yeah,
anyone.
yeah, yep,
Honestly, him.
yeah,
I mean, the first guy to do it was Johnny Del Valle when he
hmm
won. It used to be the Triple Crown was Bay Area Classic, BAC,
yeah,
Nationals,
yeah,
and Worlds. Now
yep.
there's no BAC anymore, so it's
There's
like,
nothing in California, period.
right. So
Yeah,
I don't know what it would be now for an American. It would be Nationals and Worlds, and well, right now there's nothing, but I don't know before
yeah,
that
yeah,
what it would have been. I saw a
yeah.
cool
I mean,
video recently.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying like even like before COVID hit, like late 2019, early 2020, when like the contest season was getting kind of started. Um, I was talking to Rachel, and she was telling me like, yeah, like California contests just aren't going to be a thing anymore because there's no one to run it, and like
Yeah,
it costs too much money, and it like
that
things that
makes
kind of just
sense.
dried up. Yeah,
To rent a venue in California, I don't know how they
yeah,
did it at BAC. They rented like a whole
yeah,
train station,
yeah,
and it was like an outdoor state. It was wild.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of loosely considering running a contest out here,
Hmm.
or at least a meetup. It would be doable, but I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a lot. I've never done it before, but Tyler has, and like we're talking about
yeah.
it. It would be really cool just to run something like an East Coast Classic like he used to
Yeah,
do, or
and
anything.
that is something that I hear people talk about a lot, but it never really happens, and it's tough to like get people to come to something that doesn't have like a competitive element. But people always say like, "Oh, competition element, you know, we can, set that aside. Let's just have like a convention or like a small kind of thing." But yeah,
I
it
don't
would be
know.
weird
I
to
don't know
drum
if
up
people.
interest in that. Yeah,
It might be hard. Yeah, it's hard to commit
yeah,
to because it's a
yeah.
risk. Um,
And the community's already like it's pretty niche and small, like as it
but at
is.
this point, I think people are so starved. And dude, out here we have so many yo-yos between New York, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. And then if you
Yeah,
go down to Maryland, like where
yeah,
Tyler is and Coffin and everyone, there's like 100 guys probably. So
yeah, yeah,
it's totally doable, and everyone is really starved for like doing anything. Like you were at
yeah,
Hudson's house when we did that in New Jersey.
yeah, yeah. I was
That
about to
was a
bring that
great
up. Like,
turnout. Yeah.
because it was what, like 10 of us,
And
but
that's like a private thing at a dude's
yeah,
house. So
yeah,
imagine if you were like everyone's welcome, like
yeah,
you're gonna get people to come out because no one
yeah,
has been able to yo-yo with each other for so fucking long. Like
yeah,
I don't know. It could be fun. It would be fun to do
yeah,
a contest too, but I don't know what that entails with like how you get sanctioned by the IYYF and all that. Like, I gotta
yeah.
look into all that, and I don't know if I really care to. But
That's
um,
the thing. Like, I think it would be fun to just do like a completely independent, like, because like everything's so fractured, anyways. Like, what does seating matter? Post COVID, like,
yeah,
is how much are people paying attention to like the online contests? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am just like a curmudgeon. That's
I'm
like,
ashamed to say I don't know
yeah,
who won Worlds last year.
yeah. Neither do I. Yeah,
So it's like not to knock that. I think it's an incredible accomplishment to run
yeah,
an
of
online
course.
contest like
Yeah,
that,
that's
but
not to say like
not taken away from
this.
it.
Yeah,
But it
but it's
is a
just like
whole
that's
different
the
thing,
nature of what doing like an online contest is, and
right?
yeah, I don't know. But I mean, I don't know. Why not? I mean, that scales contest, was that stuff kind of done outside of like IYYF? It was kind of like their own thing.
I believe it was. Yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm
which was
saying.
really
Like,
cool.
yeah, like let's just, everyone show up, bring your best shit. This isn't connected to anything. It's not going to help you win worlds, but like,
But it's
let's just
if you get
compete.
enough
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get enough good players there, the clout is
Yeah.
going to mean the same thing of when
Yeah,
I won this
exactly.
shit and I beat so and so.
Yes.
You
Yes,
get Evan
exactly.
Nagal to show up or something. You
Yeah.
get who knows. Like, yeah, that's a great way of thinking about it. Just
Yeah.
do your own thing.
Yeah, and it's like just the way that yeah, how far away we are from like the regular contest cycle. Like it feels like it makes sense to just like pop up some like independent competitions that aren't connected to anything. It's just like, hey, there's going to be a competition here, but also we just want to hang out and like, yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot you could do. You could set up. I don't know. You could set up like a video booth where anyone can do tricks in front of it, and then
yeah.
you compile all the tricks. You could do
Oh yeah, like a
not
Tricksible
classes,
thing.
but what I missed
Yeah.
from the old World Yo-Yo contest was the workshops. There were these workshops for like
Yes.
now modding doesn't exist anymore, but
Yeah.
there were just an off-string workshop where you would have the off-string world champion like teaching you some tips. And it was
Yeah.
kind of sick. It would be from like 3 to 3:30 in this one room in the Rosen Plaza, and you get to hang out because that's another thing I've heard from a lot of newer yo-yoers is that it can be really hard to, as a person who doesn't have any friends yet in the community, like real life friends, to like
Yeah.
show up at a contest and just meet people. That can be
Oh,
difficult, and I can
it's
relate to
super.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was a lot easier when I started out because we had like these workshops and stuff. So you just
Hmm.
went to a thing and then you
It's like
end up
camp
meeting some
kind of.
kids. Exactly. Versus
Yeah.
now it's just one big room and you walk in and
Yeah.
you're just on your own. And
And
it's like
everyone's clicked up.
everyone is clicked up. It is a
Yeah.
fact. And like
Yeah.
some of those clicks might be assholes. I've always prided myself on talking to anyone at a contest,
Yeah.
and that goes for anyone listening to this. If you see me at a contest, please don't be afraid to say hello. Like, I am always down to talk to anyone, but
Yeah.
I can understand why that would be intimidating if you didn't know that for sure.
Hmm.
And there are definitely people out there who you like try to talk to them and they're not really interested or they don't have time. So, like,
Yeah.
it's hard to know, but
Yeah.
if there's a structured way to like make that easier for kids, that would be really
Hmm.
cool because that's the
Yeah.
best part for sure. Got barreled
Oh,
over.
you gotta introduce your cat to the
This
audience
is
now.
barreled. Here, say something. The new microphone's so nice. Can't believe it. The microphone dunk spot. This is the
Yeah.
house dunk spot, honestly.
Yeah.
Help pay for my house. I love everyone. Check out the Bapezilla dunk. You have one,
Yeah.
right? You have a rebound. I sent you one,
I
didn't
do.
I?
Yes. Yes. I.
Did you
Yeah. I
like
think
it?
like. Oh, I like it a lot. I've been using it. I think it might be the first D-bearing yo-yo I've ever like owned and like played with on a
Yeah,
consistent basis.
it's weird.
And
It takes a while to get used to, but
yeah, it's nice though. I really like it a lot.
they're
You know,
fun, man.
the having like a middle ground between like an A and a C bearing and having it also still have like a pretty wide gap. Like it's fun. It's nice. I like it a lot. And no, you're right. The machine quality is like excellent.
Are you
Oh.
seeing this?
I thought that we were about to get like disconnected or something.
Nah, I'm trying to get
Okay.
us so because I think the whole thing's gonna be you really big and me really small.
Oh,
So
okay, okay. Yeah. Again, this
seeing
is a
if I
work in
can like,
progress, folks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let's look at each other. How you doing?
Good. How are you, man?
We're like in a
Yeah.
rock,
Yeah. We're in a
some kind
rock.
of rock.
It feels like we're in some kind of like zoo enclosure, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're in the
Oh.
boy.
Oh,
This
are
is
we at like a
nice.
bachelorette party?
This is pretty fun. Yeah, if anyone has any recommendations on how to do a podcast,
Oh
hit
yeah.
me up. Now we're at the
Okay.
bar. This is perfect.
Yeah.
I need
Oh,
a
we're
drink.
serving up drinks. Yeah. Does
Yeah.
anybody want a Bahama Mama?
Yeah. My time.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna see if I can actually go downstairs with this and get myself a drink. um, yeah, if anyone has recommendations for Zoom versus Skype, we're trying
Yeah, we're doing
Skype
Skype
tonight.
right now. Yeah.
Um, pretty much eventually I have to get like a recorder probably and like
Yeah.
do like a real sound program, but
Well, yeah,
I don't
and
know. For now, just doing
if
the
anybody
best.
out there doesn't like the quality of the sound on my end, I have to get a laptop in order to
Yeah.
like use my actual, or actually probably the better short-term solution is just getting like something to plug into the microphone because I got like a legit nice kind of like podcasting microphone, but oh, are you leaning down to get some?
I'm just hiding. I'm just having fun, bro. um, I don't know. Same goes for me. I just got this
Yeah,
microphone. I don't know. I might be super loud right now. I might be
yeah.
super quiet. I have no idea.
Hey
I'm
Jake, can
really
you go back
stupid
to the
with
stock
computers.
room and get some? Can you get me 2 bottles of rum shada? I'm
Yeah,
running low.
we need.
Yeah,
Someone just
yeah,
ordered 11 rum chadas on ice.
yeah,
These fucking assholes.
yeah.
Now I'm all tiny. What's going on? How little I am. It's like Prairie Home Companion with Garrison Keeler.
Wait, have you ever actually
That guy.
listened to Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me?
Yes, my dad listens to that exclusively. And I like
Oh,
it. It's fine. I mean, it's
yeah,
not for me.
yeah. Or no, we're gonna be like the next my brother and me.
We're gonna be the next Chapo Trap House.
Yeah,
We're like really smart,
yeah,
super smart people.
yeah. We're super smart, and then we get a rabid fan base that starts to dox other yo-yo people for their
Right.
politics. Yeah,
No, none of that. I'm out of topics,
just
dude.
kidding. You're out of topics? That's fine.
I got nickel dunks coming out. You like a nickel coated yo-yo?
I love a nickel coated yo-yo.
Everyone loves a nickel coated yo-yo, man. I'm
That's
excited
right.
about it. And
I've
here's first, you're hearing it here first. I'm
yeah,
getting this dude to 3D print, but it's 3D printed with like epoxy, so it's like completely see-through clear, like a clear dice.
yeah.
But it's just a little ball. It's like a perfect sphere of clear
Whoa,
plastic for the counterweight.
whoa.
Pretty cool. I think it'll look really good with the nickel.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
like I've never seen that done before. You know, you've seen like bouncy balls and everything else,
Yeah,
but just a clear sphere.
yeah,
Um, I think it'll be fun. So that's all I'm waiting on
yeah.
is to get
That's
we're
pretty
in
good.
Minecraft now.
Okay, that's cool.
What is that purple
Yeah.
thing? Let me
Uh,
out. Help me.
yeah. I've never played Minecraft. I've never like
Really?
owned
I
it,
I
and
played it a little
yeah,
bit. It's very
yeah.
fun. You get
I
to just
remember being in
build what
high school, and
like Legos.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like weird Lego. Okay, now we're. What is
This
this?
one's
We're
called
on
Auditorium. We're in the
auditorium.
lean
Okay.
back, take it in.
Yeah. I'm ready to listen to some sounds.
Yeah. What other
Oh, I'm
yo-yos do
big
we have?
now. What the hell?
Yeah, now you're huge. It's very confusing.
Oh, you know how like YouTubers like they'll get a huge following and then they'll go on like stadium tours and stuff.
Yeah, that's gonna
Wouldn't
be
that be
us.
funny? Wouldn't that be funny if like an ASMR YouTuber like went on tour and like had a stadium and they just like had a mic and they were like
Dude, I mean that sounds
like
absurd, but
whisper.
that's probably happened.
It probably, yeah, you're right. It probably already has happened.
I'm going to the bathroom.
This next one.
That's just insane.
Hil- Hillary Clinton ordering soup dumplings.
I I'm just chilling. I want soup dumplings.
Cedar Rapids.
Let's go on Yo-Yo
Uh,
Instagrams.
Oh man, a lot of these backgrounds are like
Beautiful, huh?
yeah, well it's like escapism. It's like people it's like, look, I'm on Skype right now talking to my uh
My ex-wife.
yeah, yeah. And I resent that
There's-
we didn't have enough money to go on a fancy vacation, but we're gonna
yeah,
put
this
this
isn't a.
background up and pretend.
They are all like absurd fantasies. Like
Yeah.
we're having fun out here.
Yeah.
Scrolling through my yo-yo Instagram, looking for some juice, looking for
Oh
some
yeah.
juicy topics.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's like all memes.
That's the thing though, like
Follow too many
m-
memes.
maybe I'm like far enough removed to or like maybe I don't pay enough attention to notice, but I've always had the feeling since I even started that like Yo-Yo doesn't have that much drama. Like all things considered.
Oh, compared to other, that's what I
Yeah.
always tell kids when I've had kids hit me up who are like we were talking about earlier, like it's hard,
Yeah.
everyone's clicked up, and like I feel left out. And I'm like, dude, try like, or like when there's issues with like right wing yo-yo stuff,
Yeah.
dude, try being like a fisherman. Like I got into fishing recently. You
Sure.
join a fishing online group. Oh
Oh
my
yeah.
God. The people, it's the worst people you've ever met in your life. Like they're
Yeah, yeah.
such garbage people. And the
Yeah.
majority of people who fish are pieces of fucking shit. But,
Yeah.
you know, that's
Yeah.
what I tell kids. It's like any hobby or interest you join, there's going to be a bunch of shitty people because
Yeah.
there's a bunch of shitty people in the world and they
Yeah.
all like to do different things.
And
So
every hobby or interest you'll ever take part in your life is gonna on some level just be like a microcosm of
right.
society at large. Yeah.
Yo-yoing truly is, I think, majority good as
Yeah.
far as
Yeah.
that's concerned. Like we
I
do
feel
pretty well
like what's
with
the biggest
accepting.
controversy is that Chase Haddon is like an
Oh
alt-right
God.
weirdo. Yeah. But like other than
I
that,
don't
I
even,
can't really think of anything that's like been too bad.
I'm sure there's like stuff that we aren't aware of, but yeah.
Yeah. There
Oh.
are things that we're not privy to just because like I don't know. Maybe there's like group chat wars, like
I think there's a lot of drama on the yo-yo Reddit, that throwers Reddit. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong in
but
saying
it's
that, but
I
I
my
feel like there
my
probably is.
take, my view on what the thrower subreddit is that it's for people that are like kind of on the internet on Reddit learning how to yo-yo for the first time. It's very much like a place for people that are like just starting out to like
Yeah,
kind of hang
it's a
out and
great
like
thing.
post their tricks
It's
and get like lots of support.
yeah, I'm all for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, yeah,
I
exactly. It's
just
a safe space for people that are like beginning to yo-yo and like don't know quite what they're doing yet or haven't,
it was just
figured out
so
what they
much
want
more
out of yo-yo.
it was so much more fun when we had a couple different yo-yo boards.
Oh yeah, the wild west of the internet. Like,
It
rest in
was so
peace.
fun, dude.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah,
like
because
it was
yeah,
real communities and each one had its own vibe. The
yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
Dave's Skill Toys, yo-yoing, and
Yo-Yo Nation.
Yo-Yo Nation then came in.
Hmm.
I wasn't huge into that one, but yeah,
That's
they
so
all.
funny for you to even say that because like
That's where you
I
started, right?
yeah, because I started in like 2010, like early 2010 in January,
Right.
and the two main spots were Yo-Yo Expert and Yo-Yo Nation. But it's so funny to think that like there are old heads that are like, oh, these big mega boards like Yo-Yo Nation coming along.
Yeah.
And it's
I mean,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
they were much smaller, dude. The Yo was a small
yeah,
store.
yeah.
It's incredible. I love Yo-Yo Expert though, but I don't know much about their forum. But
It's still going. I mean,
it
people
seems
I would
legit.
say mainly use it just for like buy sell trade by this point.
Right.
I and anybody that is using the board for any sort of like discussion purposes is maybe like a person who was like kind of from a different era. I don't know. In
Right.
any case. But oh, this
Yeah,
is
I mean,
cool.
there's Discord now. Like, I'm
Yeah.
in some yo-yo
Yeah. Yep.
Discords that are really
Yeah.
fun, dude. It took
Yeah.
me a while to get used to it. I don't like fucking Discord how everyone has a different name and I don't know who anyone is. That shit annoys the fuck out of me.
Oh, yeah.
But
There's people in because we're both in a chat
yeah, we're in a Discord
together,
together.
and there are people that will reply to me, and I'm just like, I can't tell if you are this actual person or if you're as a joke pretending to be this person and you're
Right.
actually someone else, and it's some inside joke that is years removed from me understanding it. Like,
Interesting. Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, it's confusing. I wish everyone had to
yeah,
use their real name, but other than that, I
yeah,
love Discord. It's a good way to keep in touch with people and
for
it's a
sure.
good way to like get
Yeah,
yo-yo content daily,
yeah. The
which
user
I
interface is weird at first. It takes a bit of getting
yeah,
used to.
it's like a forum though, but it's just a live
Yeah,
chat going all the time.
that
It's
is.
just
Yeah,
nonstop.
Discord kind of is sort of. Yeah, it's it's like an alternative to Reddit where it's like it's a lot more personal. It's like straight up
Yeah,
group chats. Yeah,
it's fun though.
yeah,
I just crave yo-yo content sometimes. I just want to
yeah.
talk yo-yos with people, so that's why we're doing this, dude. I'm excited.
Me too, Bird.
Gotta We gotta come up with some fun stuff to do. We'll do fun giveaways. We'll do little contests. Cause I grew up too with super. Speaking of like early adopters, like
Yeah.
Doc Pop has been doing yo-yo. He did a thing called Radio Ouija back in the day, in like
Oh,
2008. It
whoa.
was.
Yo,
It
Doc Pop
wasn't
is on the
even a
cutting edge
podcast.
constantly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like always on top of everything technology wise. But this wasn't even a podcast. This was pre-podcast. It was like a just an online radio show
Whoa.
called Radio Ouija, and
Hmm.
he would have people like call in, and I had to call in once, and I was so fucking nervous and scared because I like won like a contest where I won like a free bolt, like his yo-yo, and
Yeah.
there was just like he had guests. It was so well done, and then of course Yo-Yo Radio by Joe at oh my god, blanking on the name of his toy store.
A to Z.
No, the other one down in Delaware. That's
Ah, you're
probably
right.
before your time, but I can't
No, no,
really.
because I used to listen to Yo-Yo Radio.
Yeah, but Yo-Yo
I'm
Radio
trying to
was
think. Yeah. Anyways.
incredibly ahead of its time
Yeah.
as well.
Oh yeah.
Um,
String Burn Live. Do you remember that?
no, what's that?
That I never listened to it, but I remember it being around when I started in like early 2010. There was another show that was called String Burn Live.
Interesting. There's
I
always been
don't.
something.
Yeah. Any listeners out there, reach out. Let us know about what String Burn Live was because I don't exactly remember any
Yeah, I've
details of
never
like
heard of
who was
that one. I
involved.
wonder who did that.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's some sort of like a Mandela effect thing where like it's not even real. It's just in my head. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I don't know. We're learning here. I wonder. Here this says add participants, so we can definitely add more people into this
yeah.
chat. That's good to know.
Okay, okay.
Then we can have a third guy sitting over there.
Yeah,
That would be sick. We're gonna have guests. It would be so cool if we could have people just like call in, kind of, to talk to us.
ooh.
You know what I mean?
Oh man, that would be something that would be difficult to like figure out the logistics of, but like
Right.
having a
We'd have,
call-in show
but I have my
would
phone
be
here, so I could be like chatting with guys on Instagram and be like, "Here's the
yeah.
number. Call us and come in and ask your question," type of
Oh,
thing. I don't
sure,
know.
yeah.
It might be
I
a pain in the ass, but
I really like that a lot actually.
that would
Yeah.
be really cool, you
Because
know?
I mean,
Because
you and I are both huge Tom Sharpling fans.
of course, the best show
Yeah.
by Tom Sharpling. Check it out,
Yeah.
dude.
Yep.
Chapo was on there recently. Really good episode.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he had the Chapo guys on, Will and the
I
other one.
I just remember like years ago, Tom would be like, what's this
making fun of
show?
him.
Like, yeah, it'd be like
Yeah.
Chapo Steakhouse. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be like, oh, what, they get behind the mic and they go, "Oh, Mike Pence sucks," and then
Yeah.
the truck backs money up. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah. No, it was a great episode. You should listen to
Yeah,
it. I've been listening to
yeah,
it.
yeah,
But yeah, call in radio. We just want this to be radio style fun,
yeah,
yo-yo
dude.
stuff.
I mean, yeah, but, before we started this episode tonight, we had a different idea for what the show would be, and we probably wouldn't do like a call-in style thing like every night. But
No,
yeah, but definitely throwing that into the mix. That sounds like a good time.
I just want different stuff to keep it in things. It's not straight
Yeah, yeah,
interview all the time.
yeah. And I'm very much down with like just completely like off the cuff, like no real format to stick to. Just kind of do whatever. I think people enjoy that. People enjoy, like, even right now we're like talking about what the show is, and we're gonna like record it and like
Yeah,
put it out
absolutely.
as an actual podcast. It's like people enjoy behind the scenes stuff and
Of
just like
course.
hangout podcast. Of course, you and I know. Yeah.
We're just talking yo-yos, man. I
Yep.
think that's all that we need to do. So let's end this one. Let's see if this saves. I really hope this saves when I hit stop recording. I'm so scared right now. I'm going to hit stop recording
Okay.
and we're going to see. I don't know where it goes after that,
Okay.
but we've been talking for 52 minutes. So we got a good hour here
Oh
of
wow,
content.
yeah. That's a legit
We killed it, dude.
podcast.
This was perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for listening, everyone. Thanks for talking, Trevor. Let's see what happens
Yeah.
when I hit stop recording. Here we go.
All right.